Hello Facebook land, happy Sunday. Welcome to another beautiful day full of opportunities. The sun is shining, the birds are chirping, Colin is asleep on the lounge room floor for something totally different for a weekend. I am in my office smashing out things for the day and spilt water. I actually just wanted to get on today because I was doing a training session this morning with a lovely lady who is all about decluttering, and she was talking about like the benefits of decluttering stuff and what it actually does for you space wise but also emotional wise. And I'm just going to read this thing that she was saying. She's saying that decluttering physical things lets you go of the emotional attraction that is tied to them. So I was actually thinking about this because I don't know about you, but I'm pretty sure everybody has someone that they know that is a hoarder or just can't seem to let go of some stuff. And yeah, it made me really think about my grandma, because hi, whoever that is, I got a thumbs up then, thank you. Give me a shout out, let me know who's there and where you're checking in from. Yeah, I was thinking about my grandma because my grandma lives in a really big Queenslander in Rocky. She's getting on for 90, like she's 87 or 88 or something or other now. Might even be 89. Oh, I don't know. She's old anyway. And she lives in an old Queensland, and she has lots of support from Blue Care and stuff because she's on her own. Granddad passed away when I was a teenager, I think. But anyway, Grandma's house is full of stuff, and she is a hoarder, and she knows it, and we all know it. But it makes you really think about why people have all this stuff in their house that they don't actually want. And it really comes down to what Carolyn was saying this morning. It all comes down to the emotional attachment that's tied to it. So you can't throw out that birthday card because someone wrote it for you and now they've passed away, or you can't throw out that book because it was a gift from so-and-so and it was really special, or you can't throw out that dress because one day you might fit into it. Reality check, peeps. You're probably never going to wear it, use it, or whatever. So hey Holly, what Carolyn was saying this morning was that if you declutter stuff, it's actually giving space for you to be able to take in more good stuff. So if you clean crap off your desk, it helps you focus better so that you can be more productive. Or if you clean space out of your cupboard and pass it on to somebody else, it's giving you space to wear things that you're actually going to wear or stuff like that. But it also helps you think about the emotional attachment that's tied to whatever this thing is that you really don't want to get rid of, so that you can deal with whatever that issue or attachment is. So what I did today was I did one of the declutter tasks. So she gave us all a task to declutter one thing in the house today. So I've actually been on a mega declutter because I've just moved house, as you probably know. So as you're packing house, you get rid of shit that you don't need anymore. So I pretty much went through every single cupboard, drawer, whatever. I went through even the filing cabinet. So if you see over there, yep, I have a 3-drawer filing cabinet. So that has all of my bank stuff, paperwork, receipts, business things, but it also has all of the paperwork for our investment houses and our superannuation fund and all that sort of stuff. So there was a heap of paperwork in it. And Colin actually I found this little file of stuff from before we'd even met, like bank statements from like 20 years ago. And I'm like, shred. So that was really good. I felt really awesome after doing that. And I think that's what you get out of it, is when you do a declutter or a clean out, purge, whatever the hell you want to call it, is you sort of making yourself feel a bit lighter because you've got rid of all this crap that is not actually doing anything for you. So the point of declutter is to clear space for something better. So I've made space on my bookshelf over here so that I can put books that I actually use now, not books that I read 10 years ago, and I've taken those books and I've put them in a bag to take to the Vinnie's shop or the Salvo shop or the RSPCA shop or whatever. Clothes, when I was going through my clothes cupboard, I took bags and bags of stuff, things that are never going to fit me, I haven't worn in goodness knows how long. I don't need them, so I go and give them away. I went through my linen cupboard the other day because I went to, what's it called, Spotlight, and to get something, and they had this like mega sheet sale. So they had really good quality sheets on like 70% off. So I got something that's normally like, you know, $200 for like $30 or whatever it was. And so if I put a new set of sheets in the cupboard, then I have to take an old set of sheets out and give it to someone who needs it. So I actually got rid of a couple of sheets and pillowcases and stuff, and I took that to the Vinnie's shop. So when you actually give away something that you're no longer using, no longer serving you, you get that really nice feeling inside, like, I'm lighter because it's gone, but also I'm helping somebody else. Like, you could sell things on eBay or whatever. I tend to give things away because there's always someone who is in a worse place than you that might be struggling and can't afford to go to Big W and buy sheets, so they have to go to the Vinnie's shop and pay $2 for something that might be actually shit, but that's all they can afford right now. So I like to support the secondhand shops and whatever for those people who are struggling. Or if I knew someone who actually needed something, I just go and give it to them. Because I was brought up, and I really strongly believe that if there is something that you have that you're not using anymore, then you need to give it to someone who is going to use it. There's no point having a house full of shit that you don't use. So yeah, that's my little piece of advice about declutter and giving, I suppose. So give me a comment and let me know what decluttering you've done lately, or what you do with your stuff when you have a clean out. I challenge you to clean out your wardrobe. How long has it been since you've worn that dress or those shoes or whatever it is? I challenge you to give away at least one thing out of your cupboard today that you haven't worn in the last 12 months. All right, let me know if you actually do it. Have a good day. Mwah.